What is going on? How's everybody doing today? I am Benningfield. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe. If you enjoy this video, press that like button and follow me on Twitter at Benningfield01. Always tweet out when a new live stream starts or a new video drops. Now today we got another movie car build for you. Technically it's a TV car build, and it is a subscriber requested. So big huge shout out to Double R Gamers. He wanted to see Steve Urkel's car from the old TV show Family Matters. I love that show. It was hilarious. Watched it growing up. But yeah, for those of you who don't know, it was a BMW Isetta 600. We don't technically have one of those in game, but we do have the Panto, which is based on a smart car. We'll give you a pretty close little version of it, and it's a pretty neat little car to have. So we'll check it out. First thing you want to do, bring up your phone, go to the internet, and you'll find this car on the Southern San Andreas Super Autos. So go through there. You can sort by price, get there a little faster. It's kind of in the middle of the pack actually. But it was part of the I'm Not a Hipster update, and it's only 85,000, I believe. Should be getting pretty close. Yeah, there it is. The Benefactor Panto for 85,000. Click on it. Save you a little time and money if you just go ahead and purchase it in white, because the primary color will be just the classic white that it comes in. So you get that purchased. When it arrives at your garage, you want to bring it to any Los Santos Customs, or you can take it up to your office garage workshop, as with most builds. Spin this little bad boy around. But yeah, we'll get up in here, the Los Santos Customs. We'll get our man straight on it. Alright, we're going to be focusing strictly on the cosmetics, so your armor and brakes and stuff like that, engine. That is all personal preference and up to you. But for the body work, we'll go into, you want to keep it none, because he didn't have the sticker bomb, obviously, or the carbon fenders. So you go with the none on the body work. Brakes is up to you. For your bumpers, front bumpers, you want to keep that stock. It was a pretty basic looking car. It didn't have any kind of fog lamp, so I didn't go with that one. So yeah, just stick with the stock front bumper. For your rear bumper, the only options are carbon or sticker bomb again, so you want to stay with the stock rear bumper. And we'll back out for your engine. Yeah, the upgrades are just personal preference. For the exhaust, there's a lot of crazy exhaust for this vehicle, but it's pretty plain on his car, so just stick with the stock exhaust, will be fine. Explosives you obviously don't want. For the grill though, you want to go with the bull bar. His was chrome, but at least we get one. He didn't have the lights on it or the brush guard type. He just had, it's pretty similar to that actually, except his was chrome. So go with the bull bars. The horn doesn't matter. If you wanted to get funny with it, you can go with the clown horn. That's kind of humorous for this car. For the lights, I always go with the xenon lights. I just think they look a lot better, in my opinion. Unless it's just an old rundown car, then I'll leave the yellow lights. But I suggest the xenon lights. They're not that expensive, and it just looks a lot better going on the street. You don't need any neon kits or anything. The plate doesn't matter. He did have a white license plate, so just keep it stock with the one that comes on. It's fine. For the respray, though, you go into your primary, and you want classic ice white, assuming you didn't purchase it in white. But if you did purchase in white, it should already be the classic ice white, so you can just leave it. But if you already have one in a different color, you purchase in an alternate color, then yeah, just go with the classic ice white. Back out. For your secondary, you want to also go to classic and choose the Grace Red. I was on the fence about whether to do the red and Formula Red, and look really similar, but I was on the fence between the red and the Grace Red, but it was actually a little bit of a darker red, so I finally decided on the Grace Red, so that's the one I suggest going with. And for the roll cage, you want no roll cage, though it does look cool that you get the red seats, but no, we're going with no roll cage. It didn't have any kind of roll cage in it. For your roof, now his roof was white, but he did have like the black cloth convertible top on his, so instead of leaving it red, that's why I went with the carbon roof. I just feel like it's close as you're going to get. So go with the carbon roof on that. Don't want to sell it. For your skirts, I went with the low skirts because he had more red on the vehicle. It actually came up a little further than this actually. But I went with the low skirts just to give me a little bit more red on it. And it's not too dramatic like that one is. And of course you don't want sticker bombed or carbon. So go low skirts. For your spoiler option, I went with the roof rack because he obviously didn't have a spoiler on it. But the roof rack, if you look close, like when it pushes back, it folds in two places on its convertible top, and I felt that kind of mimicked it a little bit and looked pretty cool. Try to imitate that. Like I said, it's close as you're going to get in the game anyway to a convertible top on this, so I suggest using the roof rack. Your suspension, I dropped it all the way. His car did sit up kind of high, so that's kind of optional. I just prefer the look of him dropped all the way, so I almost always do that. Put the race suspension on. Transmission's up to you. Turbo's up to you. For the wheels, you want to go into wheel type. I went with the lowrider, stock rims, and I chose the classic rods. About as close as you're going to get to what he had on it, because you want the center of it to be chrome, but the outer side of the rim itself was white. So select the classic rods, and you'll want to back out, go down to wheel color, select the frost white. You can see where it changes that. Go with the frost white. For your tires, now you do have the option of going with the custom tires. On his, he had like a thin white wall, but I just thought it was too much to put the white walls on there. I just thought it was like way too much, too thick of a white wall. So I opted to go with the stock tires, and that's kind of the one I suggest because you have the white on the tire already. That mimics it a little bit. So I would suggest the stock tires. If you're going to be driving around in free mode, I suggest bulletproof tires, but again, that's totally up to you. And tire smoke, again, that's up to you if you want to choose a colored tire smoke for it. And finally, for the windows, he didn't really have a tint on the windows, but when they don't, I'd like to put like a light smoke just to kind of darken it up just a little bit. And get once you have that selected, you go ahead and back out. And you are complete. You now have, for those of you like me that grew up on the show and were a big fan of Family Matters, you now have Steve Urkel's car in game. Yeah, it is as close as you're going to get to the BMW Isetta 600, but fingers crossed for rumors about another I'm Not a Hipster update. Maybe they'll include that car, and then we can do a revised version of this. But I'd like to again give a big shout out. It was subscriber requested. Big, huge shout out to Double R Gamers, and this is Steve Urkel's car from the TV show Family Matters. And I am Benningfield, everybody. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, press that like button and follow me on Twitter at Benningfield01. Again, I post whenever a live stream starts or a new video drops. It's a good way to keep in contact with me. My DMs are open. So for those of you that have a suggested movie car build that you want to shout out, any kind of movie, TV, famous car, you can hit me up in the comments below, or you can DM me or message me on Twitter. And yeah, I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.